Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I don't fully need to make this video, but I just feel like randomly making it after I was on YouTube watching a video titled, What's Wrong with, I think, Christian music or something like that, or Christian rap. So once again, if you listen to a majority of my music for the past year, if not since I started making it, you know, I have my music packed full of Jesus references pretty much in every verse, in every corner of my music. But do I quantify myself as a Christian rapper? No. Why? Because when I was in 2013, when I first fully started making music, the way I was making music, or I just definitely fully started. I think I was more on auto rap back then. The app titled Auto Rap by Smooth. I was more on that. But when I first started making music, definitely in 2013, I never looked at myself again as a Christian rapper. I just always looked at myself as a rapper that just mentioned God a lot in his music. So that's one of the top things that I'm kind of the roots that I'm kind of trying to stay true towards when it comes to that, to a certain degree. To another degree, it's not that I can't curse in my music whatsoever, because like I say, outside the music, it's not that I don't curse. I definitely do curse, from time to time. But I definitely, say, God forgive me, because, I'm not trying to be a hypocrite here and double standard, biased person here, and etc. But most definitely, I hold myself accountable to my cursing habits outside of the music. I hold everybody else accountable to their whatever happens outside of music, especially when it comes to cursing and whatever else, And again, it's never good for any of us to curse and etc. But most definitely, again, we all are human beings here, and you got to keep on trying to keep growing and building towards your better tomorrow, towards your best self. But definitely, good discernment when it comes to trying to catch yourself as often as you can with habits such as cursing is definitely a good practice to definitely try to consume yourself with, because I definitely know that that's something that I definitely, if not every day, from time to time, I definitely consume myself with. Is before I curse, I catch myself and I'm like, cleaner word to use, and I use the cleaner word, etc. But I can definitely assure you that when it comes to gospel versus contemporary Christian music, I've heard of both of them most definitely. But I can assure you, even though I don't listen to much contemporary Christian music, just mostly, I guess you could say, gospel or whatever else words you want to put in there, or at least I knew I grew up halfway on gospel to a certain degree. I can assure you, the music that I make is that I'm going to make music for whatever demographic and background that I want to. I don't really care about being put in boxes. I can care less about a box, honestly. I want to make music for whoever I want to, whoever, and etc. And I'm just going to let the music speak for itself, let the genres of music ultimately speak for themselves, on crossing bridges, on mixing and mastering here and there, and etc. You could say constructively blurring lines and breaking down as many barrier walls for not just myself and other, musicians going forward. I just definitely can tell you that my music is chock full of Jesus. I can never deny that. You can listen to pretty almost every song that I've released, at least for the past year, if not more. And the majority of my music has Jesus, 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 Jesus. And if not Jesus, 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 it has Bible references here and there of many different, topics, and or just multiple different topics. But I can assure you, like I said before, I got a lot of new music coming soon, and a lot of it has a lot chock full to do with Jesus Christ this, Jesus Christ that, and etc. I make the music that I make for God first, purpose, and reason. I make it for Jesus. I make it for the kids. I make it for the community. I make it for everybody. I love people. And I just want to keep on spreading that godly love and respect towards everybody, towards every demographic that I possibly can. I'm going to keep making as much music as I possibly can for every demographic as God first possible. I don't care about really being put in a box with it. And people will definitely try to eventually put you in a box. Some people will, not all, some. But regardless, I don't really care about a box, and I just know that the music is definitely going to speak for itself regardless. The flows, the textures, the melodies, the beats, everything's going to speak for itself, and it's definitely about, regardless of what box they may try to put me in, like I said before, it's just about making the best music you can for those demographics, for those people, and again, crossing constructively as many bridges as you possibly can, and breaking down as many God first barriers you can when it comes to making lanes for more people to just freely do whatever they God first want with music, and expand, grow, build, nurture, and develop more artists to continuously keep, owning it, and so forth and so forth. But take care. I love y'all. More music coming soon. Literally, a lot more music coming soon. I got probably more than 80 songs recorded over the past year, and definitely over this summer itself. So a lot of new music coming soon. I got the 80 number from obviously Logic. He said he got 80 unreleased songs, which equivalents to 7 different projects on his computer, obviously. But for me, the way I look at that is I got probably over 80 songs. But God bless his song titled One Day. I listened to a snippet of it last night. It's phenomenal. Again, he's making good and real quality music. Again, culture change and cultural healing. It's beautiful. It's great. God bless everybody. More music from me, your boy, the man, NJ to the city. Coming soon. Take care. Actually, since I already got this video going, especially for Catholics, you know, I'm not predominantly Catholic. I wasn't raised Catholic whatsoever, but I can assure you that I still appeal to the Catholic base in certain cases, especially when it comes to, like, you know, I want to say certain praises and worships of the Virgin Mary. I definitely, you know, can appeal to that, or at least the love and admiration of the Virgin Mary. I can definitely appeal to that in certain demographics. You know, I've definitely written 2 or 3 songs and definitely recorded one last night where I'm shouting out the Virgin Mary, you know, in the song, along with God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit, and etc. So it's definitely in this. Again, there's many platforms to Christianity, and what I mean about that is when it comes to like denominations, you got Methodist, you got Methodist, Catholic, Baptist, Presbyterian, evangelical. You got many, probably more, way more than, actually not even probably. You do have way more than that, but that's just some I can name on top of my head. But definitely, I can assure you that, you know, I'm into definitely constructively venturing into God first as many different genres, or God first as many different denominations as I can. And again, just trying to constructively put everybody on the map and constructively appeal to as many God first cultures as I possibly can with that, and help save more and more souls each and every record, so forth and so forth. But I can definitely assure you, because like I said, I definitely have an appeal to Catholic, you know, or an appeal to Catholicism. I definitely have a love and an appeal for Catholicism, even though most definitely I was not raised Catholic whatsoever. I was raised Baptist Christian. But I definitely have an appeal for just church and religion, period. I love church, I love religion, I love faith. I love Jesus, I love God, and etc. You know, again, preaching every record, by the way. But I can definitely assure you that with me and my genres of music, you know, I mean, I have an appeal to Catholicism. I have it, or you could say love and appreciation as well for Catholicism. I have a love and appreciation for the church, for faith, for religion, and again, that all has been preached many times before, and in many other music is about to be preached even deeper. Like I said before, on my Snapchat, I don't think I posted on Twitter yet, or not Twitter, YouTube. My music is already religious enough. It's really already chock full of Jesus enough. But considering the fact that I got baptized June 22nd, 2018 in Salem Missionary Baptist Church in Greenwood, Mississippi, go look them up. Greenwood, Mississippi, and Salem Missionary Baptist Church. Look them up. Considering the fact that I got baptized this past summer, well, this summer, we're still in summer, but this past June 22nd, at Salem Missionary Baptist Church, my music is definitely about to take, I don't want to say a left turn, but it's about to take a even deeper turn into spirituality than probably ever before. Or at least I'm going to try to. I'm definitely going to talk about baptisms more than ever. And the reason why is because, again, I love baptism. I've always had a heart for baptisms. It's just like I said before I got baptized, it was kind of hard to talk about it with other people, because it's like, I know I got a love for it, but I haven't really gotten it yet. So it's like you kind of feel out of place talking about it, even though you have a love for it. And people are like, wait a minute, if you have a love for it, why haven't you gotten it yet, and etc. But most definitely, I can assure you that that's one of the top things that I'm going to be talking about more in my music is baptisms and etc. Because again, I definitely believe everybody's, you know, I believe in everybody's better tomorrow through Christ, which strengthens them. And that's more things that, like I said before, preaching a lot more music coming soon. But again, appealing to different bases of Christianity with the denominations of Christianity and different, you know, religious views upon many other Christians out there, I can definitely assure you I'm going to, you know, be mixing and mastering. Means I'm going to be redoing a lot of research, and I'm definitely going to pick and part here and there, you know, and appeal to as many bases as I can in most constructively God-first way towards my music and even towards these videos, and we'll see where we get with it. Again, it's constructively picking apart. It's not negatively cherry-picking scriptures and etc. It's very positively. The central message within all of it is Jesus Christ's salvation reigns supreme over all things. That's always going to be the central message, you know. Obviously preaching different forms as well, but you get the point that I'm trying to make there. But again, more music coming soon from me, your boy the man, NJ to the city. I love y'all. When you know Jesus Christ, you always have hope, and you will outlast, outpower, outdo survival. And what I mean by that is I have a song titled Hope and Survival. Hope and Survival, that's coming on my future album titled Under Attack. And Under Attack is something that, coming from a Christian guy like myself, you would think has everything to do with, something a lot of other rappers and singers have been rapping about and singing about for, ever in a day now. But my Under Attack subject really has more to appeal to and do with, if I'm not mistaken, my side of the story with my trials and tribulations, my belief of me being under attack with character, with morals, and etc. Like, I know myself, I love myself, I believe in myself, and etc. But the under attack subject would definitely go towards, like, people always attacking your morals, your credibility, your dignity, your etc. Even though you're schooling them at their own stuff at the same time and other stuff like that. So, like saying they're attacking you because you're schooling them and other stuff like that. So that's partially what under attack, is for me. Under attack for me has nothing to do with, shaking faith, which for a lot of people, under attack definitely would have to do with is the battle between good and evil with shaking faith and etc. Mine has nothing to do with shaking faith. My faith is, definitely not been shaken in that type of way whatsoever. But my under attack has definitely to do with just, I'm schooling these other people with Christianity, and I'm schooling these other people with God first, any and everything on their biased, double standard, two-faced opinions, but yet they're attacking my character and my double standard. Well, not mine. Sorry. Again, I talk so fast sometimes I end up messing things up. But no lie, sometimes I do have double standards. But at the same time, only difference between me and a lot of the next men out there by double standards is I have the guts to admit them. I have the guts to admit I might have a double standard here, I might have a double standard there, and let me try to clean that up. Rather than keep on lying, denying, and then wondering why the end game is ultimately what it is. But like I say, I'm gonna God first appear to as many bases as I possibly can with all the future music that's being released. People can try to put me in whatever box they want to, but God first knows. You really are not gonna be able to put me in a box, because I'm gonna be constructively appealing to every base that I possibly God first can, and helping save as many souls as possible. So again, God first knows. I pretty much explained it all here in this video. So the music's all coming soon. And, like, I've definitely, just because I got 12 minutes into this video, so why not continue? One of the top bases you have to realize is, how do I put this? Party music. I've definitely been recording some party music. And my party music, if anybody's familiar with my song Lit Life, which I wouldn't say is a full party song, but has some party elements in terms of saying, I've always imagined at one of my future concerts, whenever I start doing shows, that is, I've always imagined myself, having the crowd jumping up saying, we're living the lit life, we're living the lit life, we're living the lit life with Christ. I've always imagined that being in one of my shows. But definitely, I can assure you, that's one of the top, foundations of, my party music, because my party music all has to do with Jesus Christ in it, definitely. I'm definitely doing something that I don't think a lot of people have done. And maybe I'm wrong because I haven't listened to a ton of other people's music when it comes to the subject. But making good constructive party music, but mixing Jesus Christ heavily in it. I don't think a lot of people have done that before. If they haven't done it before, that's a barrier I'm definitely about to break down in my own music. I'm definitely about to break down that barrier of I'm about to make a lot of great party music that has Jesus in practically every line. And that's definitely not something I think that's been hugely done. But definitely, I'm definitely going to be break down that barrier, because definitely we can do it. I know I can do it. I know it's not that hard. It's the same things recording almost everything else I record, and etc. And I definitely want, because I really want to, bring apart that culture that is one once is unashamed to listening to Jesus Christ Salvation party music. So what that equates to is, you're at a club or you're wherever you are amongst friends, you're having a great time, you're partying, having fun, whatever celebration you're having, and of course you want to play some jazzy or some, I want to say funky music or whatever else term you want to, pop, alternative, so the stuff that's gonna get you hyped and rocked out, and and that's the thing, I think I've definitely mastered with some of the music I'm about to release. It's designed for that. It's like my flows and you could say even someone screaming for vocals, they can probably go into rock to a certain degree, rock and alternative, but they're preaching Jesus Christ in practically every 2-3 words, and etc. To where it's like saying you're rocking out, you're partying out to some, you know, very much constructive Jesus Christ salvation party music. You know, it's just the way I'm making it. I don't think it's ever been done. But again, we're definitely gonna see. Take care. I love y'all. More coming soon. Your boy, the man, NJ to the city with the number 2 MTO out. God bless. Once it's unashamed. Summer 18.